You. Yo, what's going on, y'all?
What's up?
We back at it.
What's going on?
At it like a crack addict.
Welcome to the 8th episode.
8th episode of Really Broke Podcast.
Of the Really Broke Podcast.
Skinny Ken here with
Big Ken TV. What, you don't know my name now?
Get your socials out. You know, since you brought that up, get your socials out. Big Ken TV.
I always like kicking out my socials at the beginning because you don't know how long people are going to stick around.
No, that is true.
You know, they hit play, 30 seconds, they gone.
Short attention spans. You feel me?
So if you leave all the socials at the end, then they don't get to the end because they ain't watching it to the end.
I ain't got one follow.
You ain't get one?
Nope.
Not one.
Not one.
I did. I got a couple. Follows.
Good. I mean, I don't care less. As long as the show or cast page blowing up, I care less. But hey, if y'all wanted to follow me, Skinny Ken __. There's 3 underscores, and then we just got Big Ken TV.
Maybe they can't find you. Maybe they be putting it in and.
Well, maybe because y'all didn't fix my name on the page either.
That has nothing to do.
It's with 2 N's.
That has nothing to do with Instagram.
Yeah, it
nothing. No, it doesn't. You talking about that's on Spotify?
But you get posted on Instagram. We posted on Instagram.
Yeah, but your name comes out right when I tag you.
Yeah, that's my Instagram now. I'm talking about the logo itself. It just says any. I don't like it. Yeah, I didn't fix it, but it's cool.
All right, I'll have Kendall fix it.
Yeah, she didn't, but it's okay.
I'll have Kendall fix it. Anyway, Big Ken TV on all socials. Don't forget to hit Spotify. We got episodes every week. Listen to Spotify. Listen to it on your way to work, whatever. On the job, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's quite entertaining. You know, I consider us an entertaining.
We funny as hell. I don't care what nobody say.
We funny.
Father-son duo.
I'm telling you.
Can't go wrong with that. We funny as hell. We entertaining. We laugh. We get all the jokes out. So.
And the YouTube is the Really Bro Podcast. But all my socials you can find under Big Ken TV if you like to. Or you can use the Really Bro Podcast. So it really doesn't matter. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to talk about Justin Tucker, man.
All right. So normally I save these for the end of the shows, like my commentary, but I want to get into this Justin Tucker thing. He's a kicker from Baltimore, and he has all these allegations against him with the massages being inappropriate with the masseuse therapists, and I don't know exactly.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily massage. I think it's just overall, though. I don't think they ever officially made it seem like it was.
The post said massage therapy. He said he was getting massages and that the ladies were complaining that he was doing inappropriate stuff. Okay. And see, that's what I'm saying. There's little information about it.
Yeah.
But when Deshaun Watson,
that shit was on blast.
When Deshaun Watson had these allegations of misbehavior and just basically just being a creep. It was all over the news. It was all over social media. You had the sports podcasters blasting him.
ESPN analysts. First Take. I mean, everybody was just going in on this man.
People want to come out and sue him. The Cleveland Browns fan base basically turned against the Browns for signing him and giving him the big guarantee contract. But I hear crickets when it comes to Justin Tucker. Now I can give you my reasons why. I'm just gonna be like, in my opinion, the answer is obvious.
It's obvious. We shouldn't even.
I'm not even gonna say it. But in my opinion, the answer is right before your eyes. How this guy had the same type of complaints as Deshaun Watson, but I don't hear Stephen A. Smith talking about it. I don't hear First Take talking about it. I don't hear any of the sportscasters talking about it. And y'all were willing to take Deshaun Watson to the. Now I'm not saying Deshaun Watson. Now I'm not saying that he wasn't involved. Yes, he did anything inappropriate. It should be exposed. It was exposed. He dealt with the lawsuits and everything, and that's over. But before it was over, y'all took this man to the woodshed. Y'all were relentless. Y'all would not let up. But I hear nothing about this kicker from Baltimore, Justin Tucker. And I want to know why. I want to know why Stephen A. Smith hasn't talked about it, why Shannon Sharp hasn't talked about it, why any of the analysts on ESPN or Fox Sports have not said anything. They might have brushed across it, maybe.
Brought it up for a quick second or whatever.
But how much information have you heard about it? And it's been out like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, like I said, like I didn't even know.
And all of this is allegedly. But what I'm saying is Deshaun Watson's was allegedly, and y'all just found him guilty. And he did settle, which I guess in today's time is like an admission of guilt, but it's really not. It's really not.
Kind of just trying to get pushed past that. Because that take a lot on his mental. And I mean, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? His play was trash, but a lot of that mentally, took a toll on him as well. So,
exactly.
I mean, so I feel for him in that perspective. You feel me? Because I mean, but Justin Tucker had just as many. He had 16 females that came out or whatever.
16.
Damn near. With Sean was put
allegedly.
About 20, 30. So, I mean, it's the fact that it's still double digits, and it's the fact that y'all ain't blowing it up. Now, maybe their league's looking because of Deshaun is a bigger player or a franchise type player, and Justin Tucker's just a kicker. I feel like that shouldn't be no excuse. He is an NFL player. They're at the same level, essentially. You know what I mean? So, the fact they're not blowing it up is just, it's BS.
Well, we know why it's not being blown up. And I want to know, how come when it comes to athletes of color, they're treated differently and they are subjugated to relentless what word am I looking for? Just
I don't know.
Criticism. Relentless criticism as compared to the other side of race. And I want to know why. I remember when Roethlisberger had his little rape thing.
I knew you was about to bring him
and
up.
They swept that shit under the rug. And he still played in the NFL the following year. And he settled.
Yeah.
He settled. Pittsburgh fans, y'all had so much to say about Deshaun Watson, but I didn't hear anything in Pittsburgh. I didn't hear anything about all that. I didn't hear anything about Roethlisberger.
That negative publicity we was getting.
And let me throw out my disclaimer: everything was alleged, but he did settle. And what about the basketball guy from OKC? He had a situation with a young female, allegedly. And I noticed that the black sportscasters didn't want to touch that subject. He got traded. He got traded.
Josh Giddey. Yeah,
Josh
Giddey. Rumors he was messing with an underage female.
Allegedly. And none of the sportscasters on ESPN or any of those sportscast channels say anything. But when it came to Deshaun Watson or any person of color in sports, they put it on. Matter of fact, that's the first thing they lead with when their show starts.
Yeah.
But when it came to Josh Giddey or Roethlisberger, they didn't say anything. They didn't demean them. They didn't offer their opinion. They might have just read the story and moved on. Yeah. But when it comes to athletes like Deshaun Watson and I can't really remember anybody else who's been in that type of situation.
You had, domestic violence, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Well, that's a whole nother. Well, the thing, I know where you're going with that. The thing about the domestic violence, though, that shit, it was on tape. That was real, right? And yeah, they deserve every bit of criticism and things. Who was it? Was it Ray Rice?
There's been a couple. Ray Rice.
It was Ray Rice, Kareem Hunt.
Situation.
Yeah. Great football players, but they made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, but hey, is whatever criticism and whatever punishment they got, then it was well deserved. Because I think it was actually proven that they put their hands on the woman. Yeah. So, but with Deshaun Watson's case, there wasn't any solid proof that he did anything that was alleged. And with Justin Tucker, there isn't any solid evidence that he did what he's being accused of. But the point I'm trying to make is that you got two similar situations and they're always treated differently, which is bullshit. It's total bullshit.
He should be getting the same.
You should be getting the same Deshaun. Kick him off. Get him out of Baltimore.
Right. Suspend him for
take his contract. Yeah. He shouldn't play no more. Where is that energy that Deshaun Watson got when he signed with the Browns?
Only thing,
and they have the same similar accusations.
Only thing recently I seen was that the Ravens organization found it concerning. That's the only thing they spoke on when it came to that. I'm just like, wow.
It's interesting that the organization finds it concerning. But I bet you if it was an athlete of color, it would be a 5-alarm fire. Yeah. You understand?
Code red.
It'd be a code red.
Code red.
They would break their neck to put out a post conference of saying how they're going to deal with it.
Right.
But when it comes to other athletes, crickets.
That's a shame.
And I think that shit needs to stop.
It do.
It seems like everybody is guilty until proven innocent, unless you're not black. It seems like when you're not black, you get the guilty until proven innocent. And that shit needs to stop. Because I'm tired of every time athletes or entertainers of color do the same shit as other people do. It's not like we're making up crimes. We're pulling crimes out of thin air. This shit, any crimes that has been done before. And not just by people of color. So when you have those same type of circumstances or same type of crimes or accusations, they should be treated the same. And I'm not saying, oh, well, hey, if you're going to give this black person so many years, give this other person so many years. Hell, if you're going to give the other person no time, then give the black person no time. I don't care either way you do it. Just make it fair. If you want to give this side a bunch of time for the same crime, then you give this side a bunch of time for the same crime. Or if you want to give this side no jail time and just put them on parole, then you give this side no jail time and put them on parole. Make the shit even. Don't have somebody you give a black person 50 years for stealing some cookies, and you give the other person probation. You see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm going with this?
What kind of cookies was they?
Chips Ahoy. I know you're gonna say Oreo, but it's so much shit, man. Crumble be killed, man. Crumble, delicious cookies, by the way. But man, they have Oreo all the time. So I get my Oreo fix from Crumble. They always got like Oreo pies, Oreo cakes, and all that, Oreo cookies, and all that. So Crumble, hey man, give me that sponsorship. I appreciate you. Anyway,
we love y'all, man.
Anyway, so you treat the sides the same or similar. It should not be a big disparity in public perception and punishment when it comes to different races. That's my opinionated opinion on that.
All right, MLK Jr. I'm a man.
Listen, man, preaching. I'm a man of the people, okay? Everybody. I'm not one-sided because I feel that everybody should be treated the same in every situation. Now, is that true? Hell no. We all know that. We're not dumb. We know how this world works. I know how this world works. And I'm going to go through this world accordingly. And what I mean by that is I'm going to treat each situation the way it's approached to me. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I don't have just one way. I deal with things how I see fit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sure.
But yeah. So what's your opinion?
Basically, I mean, like a lot of what you were saying. I mean, it's just the fact that, you know, they ain't blowing it up how Deshaun's was blown up. The fact that it was, you know, a big amount, 16. And like you said, they just kind of just brushed it under the rug, and it's just BS. You know what I mean? They wanted to damn near basically kill Deshaun Watson, whatever type of legacy he might have built. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he is a man, but it's like, damn, he got family. You know what I mean? They don't think about that. They looking at, oh, he's the superstar quarterback, so we gonna do whatever we can to kill his career. Versus you got the kicker, it's just like, oh well, whatever. You know what I mean? Or the Ravens, or we just find it concerning. Like I have a problem with that. So I mean, at the end of the day, it should have been given the same energy.
Exactly, and that's our point. Our point is giving the same energy. Now, if it was a situation where he was, you know, it was proof, and Deshaun did these things, and it was on camera, and he was found guilty, that's my commentary would be different. But there was no video, he wasn't even. He didn't go to court. He wasn't charged. He wasn't. He didn't go to jail. He wasn't arrested. You see what I'm saying? This guilty before innocence shit has to stop, because it's in the Constitution. You're innocent until proven guilty. And I think since all of this internet shit and us being exposed to shit, we just form our own opinion based on the things that we see and hear instead of hardcore facts, because we don't let the facts come out first. We just say, oh yeah, he did it.
You blame the internet for that.
Blame the internet for that. I love the internet. I mean, listen, there are good and bad things.
Good and bad.
There's good and bad things against that. But that's everything in the world. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's
pros and cons to everything.
It's pros and cons to everything, even to the foods we eat. You know. I mean, shit, based on all this pesticides, cancer, and shit, what we supposed to eat?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, what the fuck we supposed to eat?
Mud cakes and shit.
I mean, damn, I'm scared to eat vegetables now. You know what I'm saying? All this damn cholera and all this shit.
Oh, well, you got to wash this and do this, and I'm not about to do all that every time I want to eat some damn broccoli. Man,
I got to wash my carrots and shit with bleach. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here?
So, but speaking of, you know, the Ravens organization, man, let's get into this messy situation with a former player there, Steve Smith, man. Man. So it's been rumors that he was
spit it out.
He was rearranging somebody's wife's IUD.
Hey. When a woman says, "Dude, rearrange my IUD," that's crazy.
That's crazy word.
That's
you
crazy.
Know how you just embarrassed your husband.
So allegedly, Steve Smith was messing with this chick. Her husband found the text messages and shit.
Text messages been everywhere
between her and Steve Smith. You know, I don't know how true. Like I said, it's allegedly. And so I did see the post. I saw the post. I saw the post of the boyfriend or husband. I don't know if she's married.
I think it might have been a husband.
Yeah. And I saw the post of the text messages, and like the conversation between her and Steve Smith is crazy.
It's like some shit you would see from like a high school conversation.
It was.
The fact is so funny seeing like
rearrange my IUD.
It's just the fact of seeing like they conversations and like, you know, because you know when it comes to like famous people or celebrities or whatever, you know, they may not seem like. At the end of the day, they all human just like us, and it's the type of shit.
Of course.
The type of shit they be saying be shit that we regular motherfuckers say. So it's funny seeing. Like, oh, he was like, oh yeah, you like that, huh? Oh, you love it, huh? Oh yeah, I bet you do. I know you wanted to before you know what I mean? Like it's so crazy. Like that's really they just because they big name.
We're all human.
We all human.
The only thing that separates you from a known celebrity is the paper. That's the only thing. It's the money.
It's the money. But everything
they
else,
go through the same shit we go through.
And messing with,
go deep and all this shit.
Yeah.
She was talking. Now, if you are a boyfriend or a husband and you reading this shit and you read your woman talk about, yeah, I like the way you hit it, daddy. I like the way you got in it, daddy. Your brain is blown.
You ain't never said that to me.
You ain't never said that shit to me.
You ain't never hit me with that type of energy. Where is this coming from?
You never said I rearranged your IUD. You never said.
I was, blowing your back out and had you walking to work all sore and shit. So
I know that nigga was reading that shit like crying.
He cried
Straight
in the car.
crying.
He cried in the car.
Straight
man.
crying.
Had Marvin's Room playing in the background.
Oh, and for y'all that don't know who Steve Smith is, Steve Smith was a wide receiver for the Carolina Panthers, and he does NFL sports analyst.
So apparently the connection with the wife, or whatever, I think he was a part of like the marching band or something, and it was like a work type of deal.
Well, he was right. So I think they knew each other.
They knew each other. They were within organization.
Exactly.
Steve Smith must have
started rearranging her gut.
Must have just been horny and just wanted to have some fun, and, and hey, apparently, and Steve Smith enjoys the snow.
Repositioned her IUD and shit. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Damn, you still got an IUD, shawty?
God damn.
Steve Smith is a 30s, 40s, so I know shawty had been up there. You know what I mean? Like she look like she on the older side.
Man, does she?
She do.
I didn't really
she
see
don't
a
look
picture
young.
She don't look young.
But like, damn, 30s, you still got an IUD at 30-something years old.
But you don't know how old those text messages are, though. Maybe.
Nah, that's recent. That's recent. Like, you ain't seen Steve Smith since.
Is there a limit for IUDs for women? I need to know that. Is there a limit? I mean, like, is there like a certain age where you just don't do the IUDs anymore and you
just do birth control?
Well, you know what? Birth control has.
But I know they got a lot of side effects, weight gain, or just stomach issues and stuff like
cancer
that.
Too. Cancer. Yeah, cancer too. So
I mean, probably IUD route is a safe route, but it's just like, man, like rearrange is crazy.
Rearrange is crazy.
That man was rearranging just.
She was. I like the way you hit it, Daddy. I like that.
You done brought me back 20 years young. All I'm saying is, man, that's why situations like that, man, I try to you just gotta try to keep on the quiet, man. Like, it's kind of embarrassing in a way, bro. Like, it is. Like, like, Steve Smith, you ain't no young cat no more. You know what I mean? Like, you got this analyst job, you know what I mean? Like, it's Shannon Sharp almost had this little situation. Oh, Michelle. Oh, you like that, Michelle. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't no video now, it was just a voice recording. But
Shannon
it's just
Sharp,
like,
I remember that.
You too old for that, getting caught slipping, doing something. Oh, yeah, I ain't know how.
I ain't know the lie was on.
I ain't know how to.
Skip.
I ain't never.
Skip. I ain't know. Skip.
I ain't know how to use the ID line, like, bro.
Skip. I ain't know the ID line was on. I didn't know the ID line was on. Skip. Come on, Skip.
Now, Stephen A. Now you know. Oh man, but to stay in the sports world, man, let's we're gonna talk about our Cleveland Cavaliers, man.
I believe was on, Skip.
I believe we officially have the best record in the league now with
Who we talking
OKC, the Cavs. I believe we had.
I thought we always had the best record.
Nah, we was tied with OKC.
Shit, we've been on a winning streak lately.
Yeah, we have, and they just they blew like a 25-point lead to the.
Hey, do you agree with me when I say? Because we always like when it comes to our own, we always like, nah, they ain't gonna do it. Even with family members, it's like we always celebrate other people's wins, but when it comes to our own people and stuff, that you ain't gonna do it, you ain't gonna do it. And what I'm saying is, based on their winning and the way they're playing and the way they're doing it this year, if we seen any other team doing that, we would be like, they're going to win the championship.
I mean, you got some people,
and most likely they do win the championship. The Cavs, the way they're playing, we're on our way to a championship. And I haven't really heard anybody saying that.
No, we got some
It's
support.
almost like we're scared. It's almost like we're scared to say it.
Stephen A. surprisingly showed us some love. He got us his finals.
Okay, yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
I've been seeing it. It's just the fact that.
But then I saw Stephen A. flip to the Lakers too.
Well, that's only because Shannon is.
I seen Stephen. So
that's just coming out of the West.
So recently, Stephen A. said that the Lakers are going to win the championship. I think. Well, I don't know if it was Stephen A. But
it
was
Shannon that was saying that. Yeah.
Well,
Shannon's a LeBron super fan like me, and LA this and that. He was what he said. He said OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers, and 5.
I know. I saw that.
I mean, with the addition of Luka, I mean, it changes everything. They are the 4th seed.
It does.
Luka by himself, I mean, carried the. I'm not saying him and Kyrie, but I mean,
Kyrie helped a lot.
He helped a lot, but Luka has been a part of the organization, and even before Kyrie got there, he was beating the Clippers. He was beating the Suns. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, So to add Luka to a LeBron team and the pieces that they added, I mean, they playing well, and then they might even add something else.
Okay, okay. Lakers, Cavs in the finals,
man.
and Cavs
I would
win.
love it. Cavs win and beat LeBron. I would love it, man.
Cavs
like,
win.
motherfucker, your ass should never left. You feel me? But it'd be tough though. But yeah, I mean, outside in the East, outside of us, is honestly just me and Boston. I mean, it's 1 and 2, and then it's the rest. At this point,
Boston is the one we got to go through.
And we got
to get to the championship, we got to get through Boston.
We got to match up with them next week, I believe. So it's just these games, just because the regular season, we got to really look at these games and see how they're coached.
We do,
and see how
we're taking notes every time y'all play. Y'all should be taking notes,
looking at that film and see, all right, what can we do? What changes do we need to make when it comes time? Because more than likely, we're going to see Boston. Yeah. I don't care nobody else.
The championship
New
runs
York,
Boston.
The Philly is falling apart. That shit's a disaster.
Yeah.
And then you got teams like Atlanta. And I'm not worried about it's us versus Boston. At this
point. Is Memphis in the second place in the West?
They're second, third. They might be second. They're second. Yeah. But
that's a surprising
that's a team. LA would beat. And
but
they can be beat honestly in the first round, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, with Ja Morant in and out of the lineup, the chemistry isn't all the way there. So
I'm just surprised they're doing so well. They've been doing well since he got there.
It's called. I mean, it's good coaching as well too.
Since he got there, Memphis been doing it.
Yeah, they have. And you know what I mean. Outside all his childish YN activity, you know what I mean. So. But let's switch over to our Cleveland Browns.
All right, I say this is my thing. Cleveland Browns. All right, listen to me. Now, I know the Cleveland Browns, y'all watch my podcast every week. I know that. So I'm talking to you directly. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Pick Shedeur at your number 2 pick, have your quarterback of the future going into a new stadium, and then build the rest of your team through the draft, through the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th rounds, okay? This is not rocket science. You want to go, I keep hearing about, we're going to get a Kirk Cousins or what's the dude from Matthew Stafford. Quit with this shit. Quit all this veteran shit. All right, let me tell you, if you're going to bring in a veteran, you also need to draft Shedeur so that he can learn under him for a year and whatnot. But you pick I don't want to hear about Archie Manning next year. I don't want to hear about any other quarterback. You don't wait for the future. You do not pass up on a quarterback just because you're trying to wait till the next year or the year after. Because guess what? You're going to keep waiting. There is no right time to do this shit. You got you a franchise quarterback between Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Smith. Because that's Steve Smith. We just talking about that Steve Smith. But anyway, so Shedeur Sanders, you got your opportunity. I don't care about what other people keep saying. They all in your ear. Y'all done made some bullshit picks in the past. Y'all. And I don't want to hear this pick a quarterback in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th round because none of those quarterbacks ever amount to shit, okay? I don't want to hear what's the dude from Ohio State.
Will Howard.
Yeah, Will Howard, good quarterback, whatever. But we're not in position. Save him for another team. We need a first round quarterback. We need to go with a quarterback that is projected. Hey, we don't pick who's the first rounds or who the first and second picks, but it is this year. Your franchise quarterbacks projected are Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. Okay, that's just how they got picked. That's just how the season went for them. Okay. In my opinion, are they first round? Are they worth the number 1, number 2 picks? I don't know. I got to see more tape. But that's what you're presented with. So when you're presented with that situation and you have the opportunity, then you take it. The Browns started with like the 10th pick. Now they suck so bad we got to number 2. Pick Shedeur Sanders. We got a new stadium. And let's start. I don't want to hear about the bullshit. Get your franchise quarterback this year, and whatever you're going to do with Myles Garrett, I want you to keep him. But if you get an offer that you just can't refuse, then hey, that's on y'all. But I would love to see Myles Garrett still here. Pick Shedeur Sanders as your quarterback, and let's get this shit back on the road, okay? Last year's last year. The shit's over. Let's move on.
The last year seemed like the last 5. That's what it felt like. All right, what show Shedeur happens to get picked first, then what?
Then we go Cam Ward. Get you a quarterback. That's my point.
It's funny because when Ohio State, when the old state in championship game, you was all big on Will Howard. Now you ain't big on him no more.
I was never big on Will Howard. I said if they weren't going to pick a quarterback, which I think is a mistake. I've just clearly said I think it's a mistake if they don't pick a quarterback in their first round pick. So what I'm saying is if the Browns had did some stupid shit like trade out the pick or pick somebody else other than the quarterback, then I think your second alternative is to get Will Howard. But they haven't made any moves yet. So now you got a chance to get your quarterback. If you don't, then I said Will Howard is a good option. A decent option. I'm not going to say good option.
But what's wrong with getting a veteran and then getting a later quarterback?
I'm tired of that shit because you want to start anew. You got your opportunity to get your quarterback. You don't pass on that. You get your quarterback. You get this new era of the Browns moving. I don't know when the stadium's going to be done. Probably in like 3 or 4 years or whatever. But you get your quarterback. You got an opportunity. Get your quarterback.
I'm just going to have to disagree on that one.
Okay,
me personally, I'm just not like you said.
Can
I talk?
Don't mumble. Speak your piece.
Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead. Speak your piece, man.
Overexcited. I get it. Like you said, do you feel like they are really true 1 and 2 picks? I mean, this is like you said. This is a presented with. I don't think so. I don't feel like we should be forced to have to draft that just because that's what we presented with. I feel like you just do what's best for the organization. I don't think that's what's best for the organization because we still haven't fixed the front office issue. We sticking with Kevin Stefanski. We're going to keep rolling with that train. He's been a part of every damn disaster we've had since we've been here.
It's not Stefanski. You keep Stefanski. He keeps Stefanski.
But he's been a part of every situation. He's been a part of the Baker situation. He's been a part of Deshaun.
The water boy been part of the situation too. You gonna fire him too?
That ain't real.
You gonna fire the water boy? What about the tile boy? The ball boy too?
That ain't got nothing to do.
You gonna fire the ball boy too? What about the dude that said a hot dog? What about the dude that said, hey, beer? You gonna fire them too?
That ain't got nothing to do with happening on the field.
They've been a part of this bullshit.
All I'm saying
for the past 5 years also.
You wait. You do a draft day trade. You trade out of that pick. You swap picks, and you try to rebuild the line or try to rebuild the D line because, like you said, we don't know what's going on with the Garrett situation. I've heard things of they might just throw more money at him, but that might not be necessarily what Garrett wants. Garrett has clearly stated he wants a chance to win the Super Bowl, so we aren't giving him that. He's still not going to be happy. So if we lose Garrett. What then what? What's up with the D line at that point? We lose our lead on the defensive side. We already let old boy go, Jadarius Smith. He in Detroit. You know what I mean? So why not try and draft to replace potentially you have to replace or try to trade and get on trade and let Raiders
you
move
get them
up
in the second, third, fourth round. You got 6 rounds. You got 6 rounds to pick you up somebody.
But you can get a quarterback and let it draft. I mean, there's history of quarterbacks that get drafted top 5, top 10 that don't pan out to be nothing. And you got quarterbacks that get drafted late. I mean, the obvious one is Tom Brady.
I understand that. Tom Brady, 6 rounds.
Brock Purdy leading San Fran to NFC Championship games and Super Bowls. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl. He was drafted in the second round. What pick was Aaron Rodgers drafted? 24. He's considered one of the GOATs. Lamar Jackson, 32. Mahomes wasn't even a top 5 pick. So the whole idea of, we have a terrible history of drafting terrible first round quarterbacks.
Okay. All right.
So I just don't think as an organization that is what we should continue to do.
Okay.
Go get you a veteran, get you a later quarterback, and let him go through that.
Browns, Shedeur Sanders.
Browns, trade your pick. Go get you a Stafford or go get you a Kirk Cousins.
Stafford.
We need a pro ready quarterback.
Washed up.
We need a pro ready quarterback.
They're washed up. Stafford.
He didn't look washed up against my Eagles.
Washed.
He didn't look washed up against them. That was the hardest game Philly played in the playoff run.
How long Stafford been? 15 fucking years.
So what? Tom Brady played till 50. Aaron Rodgers still playing.
Super Bowl wins later.
That's fine, but he still played. So you can't say, Matthew Stafford was just in the playoffs.
Did he just try to compare Matthew Stafford to Tom Brady?
I'm not comparing. I'm talking age. All right, now he's going to try to gaslight the situation. I'm talking age. I'm not talking type of comparison. I'm talking age.
Did he try to compare Matt Stafford in year 15 to Tom Brady in year 15? Woo! You are so funny, son. You are. Oh man,
you know what? We're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna let him have his moment. we gonna talk about. We having some technical difficulties. Mike done fell out on me. What's going on here?
Lift up on it. It's fine. Hey, this is the Really Bro podcast. That's the proof, baby.
Yeah, shit falling apart. Just like the Meach family. What's up with Lil Meach?
You know what? I've been talking about
nigga 50, man.
So this is the thing I've been talking about, like on the entertainment side. I've been talking about like this Lil Meach situation, Big Meach, Lil Meach situation. But it's mostly, it's mostly about because 50 Cent is so fucking hilarious. It's more hysteria. It's not even like the shit don't even seem real. The shit is just so funny and hilarious. I just like speaking on that 50 situation and just from, you know what, I'm not even gonna make a big deal about it. I'm not even gonna talk about it that much. But I guess Lil Beach has just chosen his side. I guess he said, fuck 50. 50 said he gonna cancel the show because, your pops was all up in pictures with Rick Ross and advertising his car show and his t-shirts and shit. And so 50 Cent like, dude, we done. So now there's a picture of Lil Meach and
it was Ross and Floyd.
And Floyd
over there building the 50 Avengers over there. And
the history between Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent, you know what, their situation is different because
that shit funny as hell.
No, because
if you could read one page of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
Right. But what I'm saying is like you still see them like hanging out here and there. Like he talks shit about them, but then you see him at the fights and you see him hanging out eating dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't think that's a real beef between 50 and Mayweather.
It's just some funny shit.
Yeah, it's just some funny shit.
Ross shit real in my opinion.
Ross shit is real. Ja Rule is real.
That shit real. Oh, we know that. That shit real is to this day. That man was just smoking on the old dude pack when Herb
Gotti.
That was so crazy.
R.I.P.
Heartless motherfucker.
Heartless, man. 50 Hard. He funny as shit though.
But I just find it funny, man. But it's like, damn, like they looking at 50 like it was his fault. Meach ran through all that damn money. And ain't nobody tell you to, $5 million. Ain't nobody tell you to cop every damn Marnie suit, dress fit that drop every motherfucking week. Nigga was copping fit after fit after fit after fit. Spent like damn near $500K on that chain that ain't even iced out. Your shit ain't even dancing.
Hey, but then do you remember Do you remember the footage of when Little Meech got caught with the gun at the airport?
Yeah.
He was like, sir, I'm a minor, sir.
I'm a minor.
You try to
you're
25 years old.
My security guard is like, nigga, this ain't the show, nigga. You ain't in high school.
My point is, he went from Big Meech in the show to Little Meech.
Right.
Really?
Oh, this my security guard.
Sir, this. I'm just like, dude. Come on, bro.
So, you feel me? So
man
don't
up,
be mad because you blew all your money. I mean, but at the same time, I'll be mad at Big
I'm a minor, sir.
Nigga,
you 25 years old.
I'll be mad at Big Meech too because he kind of messed up the bag for his son too. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna fake. They probably they
you know what? Maybe Big Meech don't even care though. I mean, he probably
care,
don't even care. He don't even care.
But like, damn, like your son was an up and coming star. Now that shit gone. Now what he about to do?
Nothing.
Try and beg Floyd for some money or some shit, or Ross for some money. You know, he had a striving career with BMF, and now
gone.
Y'all forming Avengers against 50. That shit just corny, man. Like, I don't know. It's petty. It's hilarious. Like, I don't know, man. It's fraud.
All right. So now we're gonna get into some opinionated opinions, commentary. What's next?
Like you said, some opinionated commentary.
No, stuff. I don't know the subjects because I don't have a producer.
You don't know the subject?
I don't have a real producer.
We work on these things.
So it's just us, right? So it's just me and my son. We're the cameraman. We're the editors. We're the video editors. We're the sound man. We're the talent. You know, so.
The author, the writer, the editor.
Sometimes I don't even know what we talking about. You know
just
what I'm
get to talking.
My son, he comes up with the subjects, and he's like he's like a producer. You know what I'm saying? But he's not really a producer.
I'm the produce. Anyways,
that made absolute produce are vegetables, son. That made absolutely no sense. You a carrot, lettuce, tomato. Tomato. All right, we digress here.
So I have a question here.
What's the question?
So
give me the question.
I seen some on Twitter.
All right, give me the question.
It was a text message or whatever. And,
okay, all right.
This dude decided to send, I don't know if it's his girl, his woman's side chick, whatever the case is. He decided to send her 30. Just be nice. Hey, $30. Here you go. For lunch.
Okay.
And shorty basically, the response was kind of like, damn, nigga, that's it? $30 is all you can offer? Shorty, it's lunch. What you better eat a 5-course meal for lunch? Shorty, $30 ain't enough for lunch? You know how many Chipotle you get about 2 good Chipotle bowls for yourself with $30, maybe some chips. You know what I mean? Like, it's lunch.
Ladies, and this goes out to the ladies, because that's things we don't care. We don't care what you send for lunch. If you want to buy us lunch, we don't give a fuck.
I'll take $5. I'll take mine to Little Caesars.
Because a real man gonna make it work. We go get us a hot and ready. For $5.
Well, no, they didn't bought 6 something.
Oh, they didn't put $1 on.
They bought 6 some change. So
to my ladies out there, especially this new generation, these y'all new niggas or something. I don't know what factory they built y'all out of, how y'all came in here, but y'all new niggas is something different.
I'm mad. I'm even a part of it.
But I'm thinking more like 18, 19.
Nah, but it's just progressively got worse and worse.
Yeah.
I mean, from my generation and from now on. So.
If a man sends you money for lunch, I don't care if it's $15 or $10. He didn't have to do it.
Exactly.
And you need to learn to be more grateful. That might have been all he had. He probably already spent money on your nails. He probably spent some money on you, spent the bag on your birthday, and say $30 for lunch? That is more than enough. That's dinner. And for a man to say, hey, I'm going to send you $30 out the kindness of my heart so you can enjoy a nice little lunch, and you ungrateful motherfuckers.
Do y'all like that's a nice lunch?
Y'all are some ungrateful motherfuckers. You know what? Let me continue too. They did a poll on the younger generation. I mean what are they called? Generation Z. I'm talking between 18 and like 30. 25. Wait, it stops at 28. I think 28.
For what?
You're a millennial, right?
I don't know what I am.
You're a millennial or Generation Z. One of the two.
I don't pay.
You were like late Generation Z, I think. I don't know. I got to look it up. Anyway, they asked Generation X, what's a good salary? And that's me. And most Generation X said, right now, a good salary to, be okay. It's around, I think it's around like 80,000.
80,000.
80,000. And then they asked these new niggas what they thought a salary to live comfortably. Do you know they said they do have to make over $400,000 a year?
Crazy.
How unrealistic.
No, I'm making 6 figures. I'm living good. It got to be 400,000.
But no. You understand? They need to be making 400,000 before they even say they want to be with you. You are so delusional. This generation is so delusional.
They lost.
But you know what it is, though? I'm going to tell you what it is. They're delusional because, for one, OnlyFans has made it so much easier for women to make 6 figures. Not every woman that has OnlyFans.
7, 8 figures.
Not only women, 6 figures, 7 figures. Not every woman is successful on OnlyFans, right? But what I'm saying is, and I have nothing against OnlyFans. I got a couple of subscriptions myself. Hey, shit. I'm kidding. I'm joking. And so what? What if I did?
What you mean? Oh, that's crazy. You paying to?
No, I'm not paying. I'm
kidding. That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
I'm kidding. But anyway,
hope not, Pops. I will hope not.
Anyway, so I have nothing against OnlyFans, right? I have nothing against a woman elevating herself now.
Or just getting a bag, period.
Or getting a bag, I mean, you can start getting into the morality and all that, but we're not going to do that. I have no problem with a woman getting a bag, okay? So what happens is, this new day and age that we're living in it's making it easier for women and men to make a different set of money than they could have 30 years ago, or 40 years ago, or 30 years ago when I was coming up. We didn't have none of this shit. We didn't have all this social media. We didn't have, people are becoming YouTubers. They're becoming TikTokers, and they're making lots of money on it. And they're making lots of money. So I could see somebody new coming in here, being born into 2010 or whatever
2000s period,
in the 2000s period,
because shit right now
not realizing the work ethic that was needed before. They just see now. They come in here and they just see all of this Instagram, and they just see all of the
TikTok,
YouTubers.
Twitch,
they don't
Spotify.
They didn't grow up with the factories, and they didn't grow up with working in fast food. They didn't grow up doing that. They grew up with the internet and streaming and scamming. Yeah, scamming too.
Man.
And so they grew up with that. So that's all they see. They don't see the hard work and the ethic and the work ethic that was needed beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember a time at $50,000 back in my day, you was living like a king. You know what I'm saying? $50,000. It's okay. Listen,
it really just depends on how you manage your money.
It depends on how you manage your money. And another thing too, you never look down on anybody, no matter what they make. But it was a time, I remember growing up, $50,000, you was living like a king. But of course, the prices were different. Everything with the inflation was down. Yeah, I get it. And hey, there's nothing we can do about inflation. Prices go up. You adjust. You either find you a way to make money, or you find your way to survive, right? So they see this, and they see and another thing too, they see this shit, a lot of shit. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of shit is not real on Instagram. It's not real.
Social media, period.
It's not real.
Everybody out here getting brainwashed.
But there are streamers that are making money. There are TikTokers that are making money. There are podcasters that are making a lot of money. Yes, the potential is making a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. But to say that that unless somebody's making this certain amount of money, over $300,000-$400,000, they bums, that's crazy work. So if they ain't making over $300,000 a year, they bums. Come on, man.
And they working at damn Dollar General or some shit trying to. Like Shorty ain't even making that.
And most likely, the girl that got sent the $30 probably got a mattress on her floor. You understand what I'm saying? She probably got a mattress on her floor.
TV on the floor.
Don't believe this shit, fellas. Don't fall for the okie doke. If you send a girl $30 and she complains, walk away.
I'm like, well, shit, send me my 30 back.
Send me my 30 back.
I'm about to go get some lunch. Shit.
Listen, if I send a girl $30 and she says that's not enough, I'm going to say respectfully, send me my 30 and you're blocked. You're done. It's over. It's a wrap.
Like 30, do y'all realize $30 is a great lunch?
Man, I can't even go to Chipotle and spend $30. I mean, like, and eat the whole meal. I mean, shit, that's like 2 or 3 bowls.
Man, I go to Wingstop, get the whole damn bundle for $30.
All right, now I can't eat all that.
Good. I got $30. Like, y'all want a 5-course meal for lunch? Shorty, it's lunch.
That's ungrateful.
Like, I don't see. He went out of his way. You know what I mean? He didn't even have to. And you playing about $30.
My question to the girl: what you sent him for lunch? When was the last time you bought him lunch?
Have you ever?
Have you ever bought him lunch? Like, get the fuck
then
out
don't
of
hit
here.
me with that. Oh, you can have me for lunch. Nah, shawty, I need some food.
No.
I need some food.
No. I want some real food. Don't give me that talk about, I'm your Valentine's Day present. Bullshit. Give me a gift.
I get that any other day.
I get that any
no
day.
Gift.
That ain't no damn right.
Christmas. That ain't no gift. I asked for a PS5.
Hey, wake up Christmas morning, she under a tree in a bow. Like, no, nigga, where my PS5 at? Where my PS5 at?
I ain't got the same gift the last 4-5 years, and I ain't said nothing, and then you do it again. Now I'm gonna speak on it. Where my PS5 at? So
I think women just overestimate their value. I'm be honest with you. You're overestimating your value. You understand? You got to bring a bag too.
Yeah, like
you got to bring a bag too.
You got to bring something to the table, man.
This conversation's been going on for years, but you listen, shorty. You not it. You not the prize. I'm the prize.
We the prize. You heard? We the prize.
I'm the prize.
We the prize.
You understand?
Y'all steady crashing out over a dude. Period.
Steady.
I see it too much. I see I just see it too much, man.
They pass up on the good dude and then end up with Curtis with 5 baby mamas and no job. Getting
beat on and getting cheated on and running through your money and
just stupid.
Driving your car, picking up other shorties and shit. You know what I mean? But that's what y'all like though. That's what y'all settle for.
That's what you like.
Y'all don't want the good dude because he making 100. He ain't making 4, but he making 100. That's a problem. It's 6 figures.
He making over 100. He making over $100,000, but he's a bum.
But he a bum.
Get the fuck out of here. But the dude Curtis, he work at Dollar General. He a Walmart greeter.
He ain't even an assistant manager. He in the back stocking groceries, stocking Oreos and shit. You know what I mean?
Get all the play.
My man's got a 2025 Honda. You rocking with a nigga with a 2010 BMW with 150 miles on that motherfucker. Like, come on, man. Females be so just
backwards.
That's just
backwards.
Like, that's why I just stay single. But to continue with this subject, so let's say, all right. Say if a female asks,
we're gonna break this in 2 parts.
We're gonna break it in 2 parts for y'all. So this is the first part. So say if a female just offers or just bring a date, want to take you out on a date, whatever. should she? I mean, since she's offering, so she have to pay, or like have to, should, just period. Like, should she pay if she's the one offering to go on a date with you?
If she asks me out, like, out the blue, she offers to take me out to dinner.
It could be dinner, movies, bowling, whatever. Shit, just a date. Period.
Yeah, let her pay. Yeah, let her pay.
I see nothing wrong with it because you offering. So like, why you offering to go on a date, but then expect me to pay? Like, I ain't even get there yet, shawty. But you can't offer something and expect the other person to pay, especially when they didn't see it coming. Of course, it's going to be like, oh no, man, real man. It ain't got nothing to do with being a real man. This shit ain't got shit to do. This shit got to do with what common fucking sense. If a girl asks, say, hey, I want to take you out. Fine. Now you ain't got to. Now listen, if y'all end up doing multiple things, she ain't got to pay for the whole goddamn date. But let's say she want to take you out to dinner. If she offer, shit, listen. I've been offered and been taken out to dinner myself. I don't care. You understand? Now, no problem with that shit.
I have no fucking problem with that.
That's how y'all look at it on free meal. Hey, I'll take a free meal. Shit, I don't care.
But in today's society, if I let a female pay for my dinner, I'm some kind of bum, or I'm some kind of I'm not a real man, and all this. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think or what y'all say. Y'all have your own opinion. Y'all can fall for y'all dumb philosophies yourself. I don't fall for the okie doke.
Shawty can trick on me.
Now, if I offer, I am definitely going to pay. If I see a female and I'm like, hey, I want to get to know you. Why don't we have some dinner? Why don't we go to movies? I am definitely paying.
All right. So here's the second part. You offering, take a shawty on a date.
Okay.
How much you spending?
Okay. So my limit on first dates.
Yeah. We talking strictly first date.
My limit. We're talking strictly first date.
First date
basis. My limit is going to be, I think $100 is pretty good. $100 is pretty good.
Man, that's like 100. I'm at like $50.
$50 is good too, because they got the Applebee's and shit too for 20 and all that.
Any two for something special, that's where we gonna end up at.
But okay, let's do it this way. Dinner. Let's just say dinner, because I'm thinking like dinner, then maybe some drinks afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
So like dinner.
So we're just talking about dinner,
like a full date. So like a dinner and activity. $50. So $50 for a dinner.
$50. $50 on the first date.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. $50. $50.
If you're spending $200-$300 fucking dollars for a first date,
you done bought this,
and you don't even know if you're gonna hit, or if you don't even know if it's gonna continue, use a goddamn fool.
Use a goofball.
You are a goofball. If you're going to try to, I'm gonna take this chick to the Marble Room. You ain't even been to her house. You haven't even.
Nigga, you ain't even been to the Marble Room. Your damn self.
You ain't even been to the Marble Room.
You don't even know if they stay good or not. But I'm about to get her the tomahawk. You know, $7,500 steak and all these drinks and appetizers and desserts, and then you don't even know if you about to get some at the end of the night.
You don't even know. You don't even gonna get the cakes, and you gonna spend $200-$300, $50, $50 for the first date. The first date, let me remind you, is an interview. The first date is to decide whether we want to see each other afterwards. So I'm not gonna spend a bag on the first date interview. I might not even like you. You might not even like me. But we're going to figure that out by the end of the date. And then by the end of the day, I don't want to be in the hole $300 fucking dollars and I ain't even get no cheeks. You understand?
And the food was nasty. I'd be pissed if the food was nasty too, and you done spent that cheese on.
I mean, if you take it to the right place, food ain't gonna be nasty.
It's been place. It don't matter where you go. If the food nasty is nasty.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
You can spend all this money. I mean, you feel me? Like
that's true.
You feel me? So,
but I think to get to know to have a night out. Dinner, not a night out, dinner, and just to get to know each other and conversate and stuff, $50. Okay, that's your Texas Roadhouse. That's your Longhorns.
I'll say that's Longhorn. You can do a
no. I'm just giving a range.
Okay,
so that's your Applebee's. That's your Texas Longhorns.
Cheesecake Factory.
That's your Cheesecake Factories. That's your Texas Roadhouses. That's your Outbacks. Yeah.
First date. What's Cooper Hawk? What that range? Cooper Hawk.
No, I gotta have the cheeks before I take it. I already had to have the cheeks first before I take it to Cooper's Hawk.
I need some before Cooper Hawk.
No,
what's the other spot?
Cooper's Hawk is the second date. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
Second.
Yeah, that's the second date, third date. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? $50 is more than enough.
Cooper's Hawk.
$50 is more than enough for that first date interview.
Now for like a full activity, yeah, I'll probably say around about probably it's 100 if you get there. That'd be like my limit. You know what I mean? I ain't going over 100, but like
I ain't going over.
Yeah, I ain't going over 100, but like
that's include. That's like dinner, dessert, then going out for drinks, or maybe you want to go bowling or something,
or laser tag, or you know,
but no more than $100.
Hell no.
No more than $100 on a full night out. Now we're just talking about dinner. I'm not spending more than $50.
No,
that's it.
Like, that's the limit. I might not even get to 50, but like, shorty, enjoy that free meal that you get.
Yeah, enjoy that free meal.
Enjoy the free meal. I mean, because that's all it be nowadays with these females. They just look at the benefit factor. You know what I mean? They just
Curtis got the cheeks. Curtis got the cheeks on a Popeye's biscuit. You understand? And I'm taking you out to get you a little steak and a little shrimp dinner. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga brought you a seafood bag.
He got the.
We eating where the seafood bag at. He just brought it to you. That shit ain't even fresh no more. We getting that shit freshly brought out. We had the juicy seafood. He brought you just seafood.
Curtis got the cheeks off of number 5. You know what I'm saying? And you complaining about me taking you to Outback or taking you out to Applebee's or something? Get out of here.
Like, Charlie, I even got the blooming onion.
The blooming onion, baby. I got the blooming onion for you, baby. Yeah.
I done got you the Parmesan crusted chicken. We all know that shit slap. You heard? You don't know. I don't know why you saying slap, because I told you.
Well, because you say it slap. Because you say it slap.
So, but you don't know it slap, though. I know it slap.
Okay.
It slap.
Well, thank y'all for joining us for episode 8. We appreciate you. We love y'all. Anything you got to say?
Keep them comments coming, man. Like I said, we want all the smoke, man. We with all the energy, man. Y'all, I mean, we just keep them coming, positive, negative. Like you said, ain't no such thing as bad publicity. You feel me?
No such thing as bad publicity.
We trying to get put on the map and get put out there each and every week.
We gonna get on the map. We're gonna get on the map.
We're gonna get there.
Like
I said, it's gonna be the Really Rich Podcast real soon.
No. We never changed the name. Really Bro Podcast.
Well, we ain't how much money coming in. We ain't gonna change the name. But
okay, how much money coming in?
What I'm saying.
Hey, thank y'all. Thanks for the support. Appreciate y'all.
Stay safe. I love y'all.